Okay, it does it again. Like it sees a dead charger, yet there is a charger coming in. Come on, backpack. Lock in, dude. Let's take a look at that. But yeah, there we go. It tried to focus it, but yeah, I can't really get it done. So we're gonna take a look at the new backpack, which is the ARC backpack against the Predator strain. We're going to compare it to the GAS rover when it comes to overall survivability and then, you know, in general, how they perform against the Predator strain. The laser backpack, currently, it is bugged. This has been confirmed by the devs, and it was an unintended change, and it will be reverted. Before we check out these backpacks against the Predator strain, let's quickly take a look at the ARC rover and the GAS rover against chargers, and you'll see exactly what the problem is. Another one, it just shoots into nowhere. Once again, it shoots a dead body. I'm going to try to get away from this, and you will see that it just doesn't even aim at the charger at all. Right? Keeps hitting the dead body there. This is a big issue that this thing keeps running into all the time. I'm going to try to stay alive here if possible because the rover isn't doing much. I'm also going to try to take these guys out so we have the charger left so we can showcase. Okay, finally, it's going to start hitting the charger. And this is in a situation where I'm doing my best for it to hit the charger, right? Okay, so now it completely ignores the charger right in front of me and shoots something all the way in the back. Yeah, the fire rate is also too slow, man. We can't compare this to the GAS rover, okay? When it comes to the bugs, it's just not on the same universe. It literally goes for the dead bodies too many times. And whenever it does hit the charger, as you guys saw right there, it doesn't even stun him. The second shot sometimes does, and a lot of the times the third one will. Okay, now let's take a look at the GAS rover against the chargers, and then we're going to showcase both of these against Predator strain. A great example of this rover being really good when it comes to chargers is going to be right here. You see two chargers, right? And both of them are getting sprayed right away. So essentially, now you have two chargers that are just not really dangerous to you, right? Like, and there's going to be so many different openings for you to kill it. Like if you were running your Raptor, for example, you're going to have a lot of times where they're just literally going to be standing there. They're going to turn around. You're going to see their tail, or you're going to be able to hit their back leg, all those kind of things, right? And look for how long they're essentially irrelevant. This is a perfect showcase of this, right? And I feel like this is one of the things that will always put this rover apart from the other rovers, and especially the ARC rover when it comes to crowd control. Okay, here we go. Finding some enemies finally. So the way this one performs, right? Yeah, a lot of the times that will also happen where it will hit the ground and not hit anything or some other objects as well. Right there, the distance was pretty good. Now I'm just going to try to stay alive. Please keep in mind, that's what I'm going to try to do as they chase me. And we're just going to see how it performs in terms of survivability and the damage it can deal, the stuns, whatnot. This thing will mess you up if it zips, if it zaps you, though. Keep that in mind. So this is perfect. It's going to call in some reinforcements, and then we're going to get a lot of enemies. So I'm going to try to stim here. See, the problem this one kind of runs into is how often it shoots, right? The cooldown. Because when it does shoot, it does pretty good. But you see what I mean right there? Boom. Right there, it misses again. Gonna try to dive and stim. Just try to move around and stay alive here. The damage is fine when it actually lands. Now, when it comes to the chargers, please keep in mind, it takes 2 or 3 shots to actually take the stun to make the stun work, right? So it's not gonna like hit him and stun him right away. This is another thing that this one I don't like about this one, is that it does not focus on these enemies they're like right next to me, right? And sometimes when it does, it will zap him and it will zap me as well. You see what I mean? Look at the right there. It finally works, and then we're good. Then we're good, right? Like when it shoots, boom. You can't get him off of you, but the fire rate, you guys can see the clear kind of the downside of this, right? By the way, I love the idea, man. Don't get me wrong. I love the idea of this warbond in general. Thank you, Dive and Stim. Okay, we're back. We're gonna let it do its thing again. Right here, we have a few of them attacking. It's not doing anything at all. Oh, it's kind of bugged out, I think. Okay, now it's okay. There we go, finally. Okay, let's see what it does. It's a kill. Just trying to move. I'm just trying to move here. I'm not shooting. See, that's what it does a lot. And if there's dead bodies on the ground, it also goes to them as well. Another thing to keep in mind here is that this is going to be way deadlier for your teammates than, for example, the gas rover. And we're going to test that next, right? So you guys get the idea here, okay? Once again, when it comes to chargers, all that kind of stuff, it's not that crazy effective anyway. So that's not going to make a big difference. Even if it's like 3 chargers, 1 charger, yeah, it's not the best against them. Now we're going to pick up the gas rover against the predator strain. Also, the good thing about the gas rover is how fast it is, dude. Like, it moves from target to target so fast. Look at this shit. Look at it. All of these guys, bro. That's actually wild how good this thing is, okay? If you're... yeah, this thing is cracked, dude. So, you guys see what I mean? Like, it has very, very good competition when it comes to crowd control, right? Like, this thing is cracked out of its mind. And in general, gas is just so good, okay? It's so good, dude. It also feels like it has the AI on it, or whatever you want to call it. It's just smarter. It just always moves from target to target so fast. Like, it gets one guy confused, it snaps to the other one, right? Like, it feels like it's more aggressive or something. You see what I mean? Like, back to back, it's just moving. It's always on the move. Going from target to target. It just doesn't stick in one place all the time. We're out of stims here. Okay, let it start doing its thing here. Bro, look at the amount. Holy shit. Yeah, the crowd control on this one is insane. I feel like the gas rover is literally the best rover in the game, hands down. Right? It's just very effective, bro. Very, very effective. And the thing is, one of the biggest differences being, obviously, the gas rover is extremely effective against chargers. Now, let's be honest, chargers are one of the most annoying enemies, if not the most annoying enemy, when you're playing against the bugs, dude. And look, right, like, this guy's confused, and also it lasts pretty long too. Like, that's what it is, like the gas effect. Like, it's not just like a 1-second stun and they're back into the game, right? They're like confused. Look at that, right? Like, you have, well, like 1, 2 chargers. They're all essentially out of the game. Obviously, this is going to be different in terms of like crowd control, because its main thing here is to deal damage, but it will get a lot of these enemies off of you, right? Look at that. Boom, just like that, easy peasy. Slaps them around, okay? So even though it doesn't have like that AoE, however, it has damage and it kills them, right? Like, what? Look at that, boom. And you don't have to wait for that like cooldown that the ARC rover has. So at the end of the day, we're still gonna talk about the cooldown issue. Like, that's what kind of pulls it back. And you guys know, I've been waiting for this backpack for a very, very long time. So if anybody wants this thing to be good, it's me, okay? This one is actually very effective, as you guys can see, right? Like, as long as, you know, it's shooting him, it's killing him. And it doesn't have that feel of, oh, you know what? It's too long of a time where it doesn't do anything. It really doesn't. And if you think about, for example, even the zombies on the Illuminate side or on the bot side, it's going to be the same thing, because the problem isn't how effective the ARC hit on its own is. Even if it was like super effective, 10 times more effective, the fact that it doesn't happen often at all is what becomes annoying. On top of that, what's happening, guys, is that it's not as consistent as the other ones, right? Like, the gas rover is incredibly consistent. This one also gets the job done very consistently, right? As you guys can see right here. However, the ARC one just hits other objects. Like, if there's bodies on the ground, it will zap them and stuff like that, right? So it kind of has like a identity crisis where it's trying to be good at many different things, which is like crowd control and damage, but it's not really better than any of the other rovers at anything. Like, that's where it's kind of stuck right now. So I feel like the devs are gonna have to make a decision here, right? Like, do we want this weapon to be a good clear weapon, or sorry, not weapon, but backpack? Do we want it to be a good clear backpack, or do we want it to be a good CC backpack. And as soon as that decision is made, that's when it's gonna start feeling better. Because if they go for, yeah, we want it to be a CC machine, then they have to, you know, make the stun a little bit more effective, like maybe 2 seconds or something. And it still needs to happen more often as well. You can't just keep it at like 5 to 6 seconds delay per shot. I think that's hurting it a lot, right? Or let's turn it into a clearing machine. Let's give it like a, I don't know, up the damage a little bit and drop it to like 3.5 seconds maybe, and see what it does. You know, increase the spread of it so it hits more enemies as it deals damage, stuff like that. So those are going to be the decisions that they're going to have to make. But right now, in my opinion, there's just not many reasons for me to run this backpack. If we're talking max difficulty on bugs, even illuminates, bots, it doesn't really matter. I think that other ones do a better job. Now, once again, I'm not saying, oh, you know what, it's trash, you shouldn't use it. No, I'm just trying to give feedback in order to make this backpack better in the upcoming patches, so you guys, me, myself, we all enjoy it a little bit more, and it gives us a little bit more openings into other builds. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. As always, stay positive, stay disciplined, and I'll see you all on the next one.